All right. Roland.
Hey, good morning all.
Now don't make it
For
political.
those who didn't met, you may notice my accent since I'm not from here, but I'm all the time here. And the thing I wanted to talk about today is last week I had the once in a lifetime opportunity to see a representative at work in Tallahassee. Clint was so kind to send out an email and with beautiful pictures and a beautiful text. Now, I don't want to talk today about how great it was, about all the people I met, which included the Speaker of the House, Paul Renner, and the General James Hartzell, who's involved in veteran affairs. That's not what I want to talk about. The thing is, back home, I work in our little Pentagon, and this is the gray zone between military and politics. Over here, some of you might work for an administration or have a job which comes with political responsibilities. And some of you just don't have it. The idea most people have is, oh, being a representative, that's kind of cool. You walk in the office, you make phone calls, you sit in while the House is in session, and then you leave, right? That's not what it is. The judge, Patt Maney, he hosted me for a full day, and I had the experience just to see what it's like. And I'm going to paint you the picture, so hopefully this might contribute to your understanding what this guy is actually doing for you. I arrived pretty early, it was shortly after I think 8 a.m. and the judge was already in office. Going through all the bills he had to support or actually wrote himself, taking phone calls, talking to people like an octopus with 8 arms, doing all kind of stuff at the same time. Before the House went in session at 10 a.m., there were office calls. There were people, locals here, that came all the way to Tallahassee to see him and to bring things under his attention. And he had prepared himself for this time, this effort. And the phone kept on ringing, and yes, the judge has an aide, but it's only one guy. Running the schedule, running the agenda. This guy prepares a little bit or makes minor changes to bills, but other than that, it's all the judge working on it. 10 a.m., House went in session. Judge had to be on the floor. While emails were coming in, telephone kept on ringing. He had to be there to vote over bills to which he had to make himself familiar before. And this went on all morning. Lunch? Not such a thing as lunch there, because whenever the session stops, that's when you have to go get back into office, make your phone calls, talk to the others, because they're going to run bills in the afternoon. House was in session again, same thing. At some point, I believe it was like 5 p.m. or 6 p.m., session stopped. They told me that was kind of early. And you may think you're done for the day. Well, hell no, because being a representative means you have to network. You got to talk to people, and they invented something for this. They call this social events. So there are social events in the evening which you just got to attend, because if you don't go, no one knows you. And if you don't go, you don't have the opportunity to speak to others, to coordinate about things. So by the time I left at 6 p.m., the judge was preparing himself to participate on social events. In the meanwhile, in his office, he had a couple of whiteboards. And one of the whiteboards displayed the bills he introduced and the bills that actually passed. To my knowledge, the judge has a 100% score. That's pretty awesome. Why I'm saying this, well, I think I told you when I started this off, these people work long hours, with a whole lot of dedication to make life better for people right here. So, yes, I expressed my gratitude to the judge for taking time out of his agenda to host me, but a big hooray for the judge for doing all this hard work to support you guys.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Pat.